Okay, so let's start really just in our usual Balasana. Be comfortable if you can. Just let your shoulder blades melt outward and breathe into it. See how you're feeling today. Focus on your deep breathing through the nose. Two more breaths. Rolling up. Sitting nice and tall. Hands open on the ground, and we'll do some nice cleansing breaths. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And one more. And exhale. Coming into tabletop. Spread those fingers. Checking alignment. Some cat-cows to get our spine moving. Inhale up, nice and slow. Exhale down, chin to chest. Really get that contraction in the core. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale. Two more. Inhale. Shoulders back. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Back to center. Walking the hands forward. Shoulder width apart. Reaching through the arms. Really extending that spine. Pushing the heart to the mat. Breathe into it through the nose. One more breath. Back to tabletop. Checking alignment. Cat-cow. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Into center and thread the needle. Right hand reaches up. Inhale. Thread it through, coming onto the right temple. Extending the left arm. Lifting the hips. One more breath. Coming out gently, slowly, back into tabletop. Two cat-cows. Inhale up, shoulders back. Exhale down. Inhale. And exhale. Into center. Left hand reaches up. Inhale. And thread it through, coming onto the left temple. Extending the right arm ahead. Lifting the hips. Press down on the tops of the feet. One more breath. Coming out, back into tabletop. Cat-cow, inhale up, exhale down. Inhale and exhale. From here, extending the left leg all the way out, try to get that foot flat on the ground and gently coming back, if you can, onto your forearms, really pressing, feeling that hamstring starting to release. Coming back up. All the way to a standing position. Make sure this hip is in line with the other. Open the arms, reaching over towards that extended leg, shoulders back here. Back to center and reaching all the way down onto your fingertips or your hand. And this upper arm stays really high, looking up if you want. Shoulders back. Back to center and back into tabletop. 2 cat-cows. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Into center. Coming up. Extending that opposite leg now. Hips are square. So really feel this right hip or this hip is down. So also contract the core, opening the arms, reaching towards the extended leg, looking up if you like, shoulders down. Back to center and all the way over. Shoulders back. And back to center, back into tabletop. Bring the big toes together, open up those knees and extend through the arm. Walk the hands back, curl those toes, and come into a yogi squat. Heavy head, heavy arms. Waking up those Achilles nice and gently. From here, we're going to bring our hands behind us and come into our usual position with our toes facing forward. Nice tall spine, core is engaged. Flex those feet. Knees are parallel, facing the ceiling. Open up the arms, big inhale up, reaching over into diagonal spine, shoulders pushing back here. Big inhale and exhale, feet and head come down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale, and hold down. Feel that lower spine releasing nicely. Rolling up. Coming into a seated position now. You can do lotus, half lotus, or just sit nice and tall. Wherever you are today is fine. Shoulders back. Let's just do a couple of nice deep breaths first. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. and exhale. Right hand down, left hand up, reaching over, sit bones on the mat. Taking it into a right twist, vertical spine, shoulders pushing back. And back to center. 2 really big breaths, big inhale. And exhale. Inhale, fill those lungs. And exhale. Left hand down, right hand up, reaching over. Taking it into a left twist. And back to center. Big inhale. Exhale. Interlace the fingers behind the back, reaching the arms high, pushing the heart forward. Use your core here. Feel those shoulder blades connecting. Release the hands so they remain behind, palms up, and roll down nice and gently. Shoulders away from ears here. One more breath. Rolling up slowly, use your core, vertebra by vertebra, all the way up. Shoulders down, big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Changing sides. Sitting nice and tall. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Left hand down, right hand up and over. Shoulders back here. Really keep that upper arm high. Pushing it up. Taking it into a left twist. Nice tall spine, shoulders back. And back to center. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Right hand down, left hand up and over. Taking it into a right twist. Back to center. Big inhale. And exhale. Interlace the fingers behind the back, reaching the arms high. Lift up that spine. One more breath. Release the hands behind you, palms up, and roll down nice and slowly. Heavy head. Let those arms be heavy. One more breath. Rolling up slowly. Back to our center. Nice tall spine, core is engaged. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. and exhale. Let's release those legs, just move them side to side, releasing a little bit, and back into this position where we're sitting tall, feet are facing forward. We're going to work the core a little bit. So sitting tall, leaning back, and lift up those feet, finding modified boat. If you want to do full boat, feel free, and now play with it, up and down, really working that core. Holding it straight up, bring those feet down just an inch above the floor and bring them up. Bring them down and up. Bring them down and up. Bring them down and up. 3 more times. Down, up, 2, up, and 1. Up and hold. Bend those knees and just rest over your knees. Lying all the way down onto your backs. Still working the core here. But let's start first by just engaging our core. Legs are engaged. Shoulder blades on the floor. Pelvis slightly tilted, opening the arms wide, crossing elbow over elbow, reaching them high. One more breath. Opening wide, crossing the other side, lifting the elbows. One more breath. Open wide, lift the head, interlace behind the base of the neck. Lift those feet just an inch off the floor, point and flex the feet. Keep going. Try to keep your shoulders away from ears at the same time. Five more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. And bring those legs down gently and the head down gently. Take a moment to catch your breath. Lift the head. And now we're going to bend those knees. And we're going to lift up the elbow towards the knee. And then opposite, 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 back and forth. Five more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it, legs straight, bring them down an inch above the floor. Feel your core really, really burning up. Bring those legs down and the head. Take a moment just to relax. Breathe. Extend the right arm all the way out. Really reach through it. We're going to take that left leg, bend it all the way over. And now extend the left arm above the head. Nice shoulder stretch here. Breathe into it. One more breath. Using your left hand, push yourself back over to our original position. Wide arms, check alignment. Rolling over to the left arm, bring the right leg bent all the way across and extending through the right arm. One more breath. Rolling back all the way to our original position. Engage the core here. Lift the head, hands behind. Bring both knees into chest and up and down. A little bit easier, but still working the core. Keep going. You can do it. If you want to do a little harder, take it at an angle. You'll feel it more perhaps. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold them up. Bring them down and each above the floor. Feel it. Feel the burning, burning core muscles. One more breath. And down all the way, release. And well done. That was not easy, but very good to build that core strength. Let's take both knees to chest. Give ourselves a big hug, a gentle rock. And coming all the way up, back into tabletop. And cat-cow one more time. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. Walking the hands forward should feel a little easier now, pushing the heart to the mat. Really pressing down on the tops of the feet. Reaching through the arms, extending the spine as much as you can. Breathe into it. One more breath. Walking the hands back into tabletop. Curl the toes. And let's go into our first downward dog of the day. Pedal the feet. Our hamstrings are still tight, so play with it. And now take it into, extend the feet into plank. So feet are hip width apart, hands are shoulder width apart. You're pushing through the back heels. Nice strong core here. And now push up into downward dog. Pedal the feet, play with it. And back into plank. Downward dog. and plank. Downward dog and plank. Downward dog, plank. Keep going. Downward dog, plank. Press into those heels in downward dog and plank. 3 more. Downward dog, plank. Downward dog and plank. 1 more time. Downward dog, plank and hold. Release the knees, the toes, and come back into Balasana. Take a break. Rolling up. Coming up into a vertical spine. Open up those knees a little bit. We're going to try 1 more time. We're going to try crane. So coming into our yogi squat. Take a moment, let that back release. Hands are shoulder width apart, spread those fingers, gives you a nice base. Lift the hips, lift the head, 1 toe off, 2 toes off. Coming down 1 toe at a time, back into our yogi squat, heavy head, catch your breath. And 1 more time. Lifting the hips, the head, 1 toe off, 2 toes off. Coming down, back into our yogi squat, heavy head. Rolling up. Taking it into a vertical spine, if you can. Finding your focus, your balance, and hands in prayer in the third eye. Releasing the hands, turn the feet and the knees parallel, and push your hips up into the air, full forward fold. Bend and stretch here a little bit. Hamstrings still a little bit tight. Nice deep bend, heavy head, interlace the fingers, reaching them high. Feel those shoulder blades connecting as you straighten the limbs. Release the hands and roll up very slowly. So here we are in Tadasana. Let's do a little bit of deep breathing here through the nose. Shoulders down, core is engaged. Big inhale. And exhale, soften the shoulders. Inhale. Fill those lungs and exhale. Right hand comes all the way over to the left ear, gently pulling it to the right shoulder. Shoulders down, core is engaged. Open up the elbow. Very gently, just releasing the neck a little bit. One more. And release back to center. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Left hand comes all the way up, over to the right ear, gently pulling it towards the left shoulder. Shoulders back, core is engaged. One more breath. And undo. Back into Tadasana. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Finding our balance. So find your focus. Find your core strength. Bring that right knee up to the front. Hold it. Work your hand down to the ankle. Bring that heel to the buttock. And find tree on this side. Nice and easy. One more breath. Bravo, well done. Shake out that standing leg. Back into Tadasana. Finding our core, focus. Inhale. And exhale. Left knee comes up, bent in front. Capture that ankle in the arm, in the hand. Already feeling that big psoas muscle waking up. And finding tree on this side, taking your time. Hands can be wherever you choose. Coming out, well done. Bit wobbly on the left for me today. Every day is different, so it's okay. Right into warrior one. Hips are square. Nice space between the 2 feet. Bending into that front leg. Nice strong back leg. Round down on the heel. Hands up, shoulders down. Straighten up that front leg, open the arms, come through table if you can, all the way down nose to knee. One more breath. Bend into that front leg. Find your way back into warrior one, hips nice and square. Straightening up, wide parallel, changing sides. Hips nice and square, bending into that front leg. Nice, don't roll on the back foot. Hands up. Straighten up, wide arms. Coming nice long spine here, all the way down nose to knee. Bending into that front leg, finding your way back into warrior one. Lift those arms nice and high. Straighten up, wide parallel, back to the original side, checking your alignment. Bending into that front leg, hands up. Straighten up, table, all the way down, nose to knee. Try to lift that front foot, flex it up. Placing it down, bend into that front leg, all the way back up, hips are nice and square, back into one. Shoulders down. Coming out, wide parallel, other side. Bending into that front leg, hands up. Straighten up, nice wide parallel, all the way down, nose to knee, flex the foot if you want. Place the foot down, bend into that front knee, back into warrior one. Straighten up, wide parallel. Go a little bit wider now. Maybe your toes are slightly inward. Strong core, shoulders down, rolling down. Interlace the fingers behind the back, reaching them high. Crown of the head getting closer to the mat. Round down on the big toes. Both hands to the left ankle, nose to knee. Both hands to the right ankle, nose to knee. Both hands to center, walk the feet in. So you're in full forward fold here. Bend the knees, interlace the fingers, heavy head, reach the arms high. Straighten up those legs. Release the hands, walk them forward into downward dog. Should feel a little bit easier. Pedal the feet if you like. Into three-legged dog. Keep the hips square, right leg comes up. Bring it down. Catch your breath. Left leg comes up. Three-legged dog. Bring it down. Now we're going to move into, from downward dog, we're going to move into plank. So, ready? We did this before. Into plank and pushing back up. Into plank. Keep those elbows beneath your shoulders and up. Plank. Downward dog. Plank. Downward dog. Plank. Downward dog. One more. Plank. Hold. Strong core. Downward dog. And hold. Release the knees, the toes, and come into Balasana. Hands by your side, just catch your breath. Rolling up, bring those big toes together. Open the knees. Change the angle. And extending through the arms one more time. Really relax the pelvis, reach through the arms, push the shoulder blades together here. One more breath. Walk the hands back. Curl those toes one more time into our yogi squat. Heavy head. Taking it up into a vertical spine. Finding prayer at the third eye. Release the hands. And extend the right leg outward. So this is our deep open squat. The right foot is flexed, shoulders are square. Point and flex that right foot. Keep it flexed and draw it in. So we go into our deep squat on both heels, hands in prayer to the heart. Relax the pelvis here. Breathe. One more breath. Move on to the right toes and extend the left leg out. Hips and shoulders square. Point and flex the left foot. Pivot onto that right foot, so you're in a deep lunge here. Stand through the back heel. Release that back knee, push it further back. Release the toes and move that foot, the front foot all the way across so that you're in pigeon, making a nice pillow with your hands. Hips are square. Shoulders away from ears here. Coming up to high pigeon, take your time. Keep those hips square, shoulders square. Pushing the heart forward here, extending through the back leg. Bend that back leg up. Try to capture it in your left hand. And push against the hand. Really feel that stretch. And slowly release it with control. Back into high pigeon. Rolling onto that right hip now. Left foot is in the inner thigh. Sitting nice and tall. Left foot is flexed. Big inhale. And exhale. Twisting to the left. Tall spine. Bring the left hand to the right. Hand, left knee, sitting tall. Torso is pointed towards the left and extending down all the way nose to knee, reaching for your toes or your shin. One more breath. Moving your head and your hips to the center, heavy head, arms are palms up in front. Sit bones even on the mat. And rolling up slowly all the way back to our center, shoulders back. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We're going back right into pigeon on the other side. So for me, the left leg is in front, bent. Right leg is extended backward, making a pillow with our hands. Reaching through that back leg. Hips are square. Open the elbows, shoulders away from ears. Breathe into it. One more breath. Coming into high pigeon, take your time. Shoulders and hips are square, reaching through the back hip, the back leg, pushing the heart forward, strong arms. Reaching back to capture that ankle, that foot in your hand, pushing against the foot, keeping the hips square. One more breath. Release the hand, slowly bring that foot down. Back into high pigeon. Rolling onto that left hip now into our open position here. Sitting tall. Big inhale. And exhale, soften the shoulders down. Twisting to the right. Tall spine, shoulders back. Right hand to left. Hand on right knee, sitting tall, big inhale. And exhale, coming down towards that leg, extending down nose to knee, holding the toes or the ankle. Breathe into it. Moving into center, heavy head, forearms on the floor, shoulders away from ears. And rolling up slowly, way out, center, big inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Opening that left leg so you're in a nice wide stance. Feet are flexed, knees facing the ceiling, shoulders back, core is engaged. Big inhale and exhale, rolling down onto your forearms, heavy head. Keep those feet flexed, shoulders away from ears, hinging at the hips here. One more breath. Keeping the head down, reach for your shins or your ankles or your toes and find that diagonal spine. Shoulders pushing back, heart pushing forward, long spine. Head in line with the spine. Really getting out of those hip sockets, really extending the spine here. Rolling up slowly back to our center, shoulders back. Big inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Interlace the fingers behind the back, reaching the arms high, going up and over if you want, or just lift the arms. If you're up and over, roll up, keeping the arms elevated to a vertical spine. One more breath. Back to our center, shoulders down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Let's bring those knees together and just release our hips a little bit. Well done. Rolling all the way back down onto the ground, onto the floor on your backs. Bringing both knees into chest. Big hug, gentle rock. Keeping the right knee in, extend the left leg all the way down, keeping it engaged. Bring that right knee in as close as you can to the chest without crunching the back of the neck. Shoulders are down on the mat. Breathe into it. Lift your head, and we're going to do, if you want to interlace behind your back of your neck, feel free, but we're going to do these scissor ones again. Back and forth. Take your time. Make each movement count. Feel the core strengthening. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, hold, hold. One more hold. Bring the right leg down. Release the neck, the head. Bring that left knee close to the chest. Right hand on right hip, keeping it in line with the other hip. Open up that left knee outward, keeping the hips square. Extend the left leg outward, holding it in your left hand. Now release your left hand, keeping the leg outward. Feel the core muscles working hard. Bring it all the way to the top. Flex and point. Either flexed or pointed, bring that left leg slightly over to the right. Hips remain square on the mat. Bring it back to the top. Flex and point. Bring it into chest. Big hug. Take it over to the right, holding it in the right hand. extending through the left arm, gazing towards the left, trying to get that left shoulder close to the mat. Breathe into it. Reach through that left arm. Feel the broadness of your chest. One more breath. Rolling back. Big hug in of that left knee. And extend it down to the ground. Right knee into chest. Big hug. Left hand on left hip, keeping it in alignment. Opening up the right knee outward. Shoulders down. Core is engaged. Extend that right leg outward, holding it in your right hand. Check the back of your neck. Release the right hand, keeping that leg extended outward. Feel those core muscles working hard. Bring it slowly to the top. Flex and point. Keeping it straight, flexed or pointed, slightly over to the left. Hips remain on the mat, nipple. Back to the top, flex and point. Bring it into chest, big hug, and take it over to the left, extending through the right arm, really reaching through that right arm, reach through the fingers, gazing towards the right. Feel that wonderful torso twist. Just imagine all your inner organs being nicely massaged, cleansed. One more breath. Rolling back, big hug in of that right knee. Bring the left knee into meet it. Big hug, gentle rock. You want to do happy baby, feel free. And when you're ready, bring both legs down to the mat. Closing the eyes. Getting ready for Shavasana. Relaxing those feet, the knees, the thighs, the hips, the ribs. Arms can be wherever you choose. Relax the shoulders, the shoulder blades. Relax the back of the neck, the jawbones. All the facial muscles, just let them melt away into your face. Find your regular breath. And just let go. Very gently bring your awareness back to your bodies. And when you're ready, find your way to fetal position and rest. Make your way all the way up to a nice seated position. Full spine, shoulders back, core is engaged, hands to heart center. Wishing you a fabulous weekend. Stay safe, but enjoy. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.
Namaste.
Great to be with you guys.
Thank you, Naomi.